Hi, everybody. I hope you all are doing very well and enjoying your holiday season. I just wanted to come on today and make a quick video about updates with where I am. As you may know, in the last video that I uploaded, I shared some pretty big news, which is I gave notice to my job, which I'm really excited about still, even though I'm nervous. And since then, I've gotten several opportunities to change my mind and continue to work where I am or work in a different department that's more suitable for me. And with that, there are several things that I have done consciously or subconsciously to stick to my commitment to leave the corporate world and pursue some entrepreneurial ideas, specifically life coaching and fine arts. So I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been thinking about in order to keep me committed to my decision despite all of the wonderful opportunities that have been passed my way. So the first thing that I've done is to really believe in my convictions and my intuition. And a lot of that comes from prayer. So I've prayed several times for direction and guidance. And I really feel strongly that leaving the organization and pursuing something different, something that I'm passionate about, that I've never really given my chance to pursue in the past, I really feel like that's what I am being led and called to do. Part of that is also just recognizing when those opportunities come to you and looking at all of the pros that they represent. So staying at my job right now, of course, I would be able to continue my full-time salary, benefits, the camaraderie. We just had a office party today, which was wonderful. That's why I have these lovely pearls or whatever these things are. That's why I have them on today, because we had a really great time at the holiday party. Those are things that I'll definitely miss, but I know that if I don't give myself the chance to just go head forward and try something different for myself, I'll really regret it in the future. The second thing that I've done is to recognize patterns, signs, and symbols that really resonate with the thing that you're committed with. For me, those have been numbers, patterns. I have met several people who are some kind of coach, whether that's a wellness coach or a fitness coach or a life coach or an executive coach. I've just met so many people who have backgrounds that are similar to the experience that I want for myself. And they've just been so encouraging. I've met people who are interested in the arts, who did not give themselves a chance in the arts, or people who have family members who were pretty successful with the arts. So those are things that I really embrace when they enter my world, and just I'm really encouraged and invigorated by them. And of course, when you're looking for something, you tend to find it. And I didn't see myself as looking for these things, but even if I was, what you want to do is just really pay attention to the way that you feel when you come across these things. Do you feel like they're daunting, or do you get like a negative feeling in the pit of your stomach about the things that have been coming to you as signs, or do you feel excited and invigorated like I do? And with those feelings, I continue to be excited about my commitment to pursue the arts and life coaching. Another thing that I've done is to take small steps, small risks towards my goal. So for me, that means posting on Facebook and LinkedIn about what it is that I want to do. So I posted about, starting a life coaching business. I got a lot of support from my network. People who want to work with me, people who just want to give a thumbs up and say, go for it. Those are like really encouraging. The fact that people believe in me, even when I don't believe in myself completely, which has to change because mindset is extremely important. So yeah, just getting that positivity from people is huge. I've also had several calls with clients that I'll be working with over the next 2 months. And even if I'm not paid for those services, which for some of them I'm guaranteed a payment, but for not all of them. So just taking small steps like that. I've invested in my own coach. I've gotten lots of materials from people that I work with who are coaches. Those things help to solidify your commitment because you're taking these small steps and they're small risks, but what you find is that the outcome of those risks is not so bad. And you see that you can continue to do these things and take bigger and bigger steps and risks over time as you increase your confidence in those areas. And the last thing that I've done is really get in touch with my why. And if you didn't hear me say that, I said get in touch with my why. And that involves digging deep, recognizing what is it about the arts, what is it about life coaching that really interests me. Why can't I just let it go? What are some of the memories that I have as a child that said, this is what you should do? And I've dug deep and I found those things. And I really feel like I'm on the right path. So even just for the simple fact of, having those stories to share with people when they ask you, why are you committed to this? Why should I work with you? Those things are really important because they give people something to connect with. And just for yourself, they increase your commitment because you will come to see that the path that you are deciding to go down is really who you are at your core. So you're not choosing something new, you're just choosing something you. And I also just wanted to quickly share what my current goals are right now as I've taken my small steps. I have new goals, and the first one is to secure a part-time job. So I know it's counterintuitive to say I know that my coaching business will work out, but I also just want to have some income just in case. Really, the income is because I haven't been able to fully shift my mindset to say this is definitely going to work. And I think that having some kind of income, even if it's small, will keep me from being too desperate for clients and will also free me up to be creative without being in survival mode. So I do want to get a part-time job. I also want to really get clear on what the product is that I'm offering, what is the result that my clients will get from working with me, and even who is my niche market. So who is it that I really want to work with? That's going to be important for me to really drill down on over the next couple of weeks. I also want to continue to read and just get really smart on what it means to be a coach and what are the best techniques and strategies and tools that'll really help people be successful in achieving their goals, and even if it means me helping them find what their goals are. So that's a really important part of being a life coach as well, because not everybody has goals, and that can be overwhelming if you don't know what direction you want to go down. So I'm doing some research so that I can serve people the best way that I can. I also want to come up with some kind of a business name, and I think that finding a name will go hand in hand with finding my niche market and my product. So all of these things will kind of come together, as I go along. And I also want to, of course, build a business entity. So maybe an LLC within the next couple of weeks. I think those are all the things that I have a little list here. All the things that I want to do over the next couple of months as goals for myself, along with actually start coaching people. So right now I have at least 4 confirmed clients, and I'm just asking for donations right now. I know a lot of people say it's a bad idea, but I think that as I build my confidence, I'll be able to actually charge people an actual cost for my coaching services. So that offering the free services is something that I want to do for myself in order to build my confidence and really know that people are getting results from working with me. So really quickly, I'll just go over the 4 things that I've done to stay committed to my goal of pursuing the arts and life coaching. Number 1, really believing in your intuition and your convictions. Number 2 was looking for signs and patterns and seeing how you feel when you do see those signs and patterns. Do you feel good about them, or do you feel nervous and uneasy? I feel good about the patterns that I see. So I'm, sticking to my commitment. The third thing was taking small risks and seeing what happens. So taking those small risks and having victories in those areas will really help you see for yourself that you can do what it is that you've set out to do. And then the fourth thing is getting in touch with your why. So when you know why it is that you're doing what you're doing, it really helps propel you to take the next step, because you'll, just relight your passion for that thing that you're going towards. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me again. I look forward to continuing to share my journey with you. And as always, if you like to engage with me further, feel free to comment below, and I will definitely respond. All right. Happy holidays. Hope to connect with you before the new year. Bye.